Hi everyone. If you're looking for a unique running experience in Beijing, and this is it. After 10 years of running in this city, this is the route that never gets old. Why? Because you get to run alongside 700 years of history, from the Forbidden City to ancient temples and lively Hutongs, a living history running tour. Now, before we dive into the full running footage, let's fast forward and have a sneak peek of the path and the highlights you can look forward to. It's about 15 kilometers in total and it's super flexible. You can easily tailor it to your fitness level. We kick off from the second ring road, running clockwise. The second ring is quite noisy, but we won't be here long. We quickly arrive at our first stop, Houhai Lake. From off the bustling ring road, the noise disappears in about 10 seconds, like stepping into a different movie. Here we can see locals enjoying their morning time, perhaps street vendors selling fruits and vegetables on the ground. Then we continue to move along the lake to our next stop, Houhai Park. This is where I usually hit the pause button to enjoy the showcase of local life. Playing ping pong, chess games, doing workout, and social, or just sitting and relax. Keep an eye out for this gentleman in the middle. He's absolutely crushing the monkey bars, and he's 74 years old. That's so inspiring, seriously. And the lake, you can see the clear water, the plants underneath. The sparkling ripples, so relaxing. Following the lake south and cutting through a few Asian Hutongs, we reach our next landmark, the Forbidden City. Pro tip for this route, run it on a Monday. Why Monday? Because the Palace Museum is closed, meaning the overwhelming tourist crowds vanish. They can truly feel the raw, imposing sense of imperial history. We run along the moat, arriving at the Meridian Gate, the main entrance to the Forbidden City. This is another spot where I often take a moment to reflect and feel the atmosphere. Leaving the Forbidden City, we keep moving all the way to the west. We're gonna take a little detour to our next stop, a church. What's fascinating here is the unique culture blend. In front of the massive cathedral, you have two traditional Chinese pavilions and stone lines. They act like guardians for the church, which makes a unique blending of East and West. Keep heading to the west, we finally reach our final stop, the White Pagoda, which is 700 years old. The red walls and the small alleys, super chill. And right nearby, there's a great rooftop cafe. If you need a break, go out and sit back and enjoy the beautiful view of traditional courtyard homes. It's the ultimate cool down. Then follow this red wall alley to the north. We complete the loop. That's the quick overview. Now please enjoy the full immersive 25 minutes running footage. Alright, we're off. It's a cold winter day, around freezing, so gloves are essential. We're approaching the interchange and need to pass under the bridge. Lots of merging traffic here. Stay alert. Here's the final bridge point. A mix of e-bikes and cars. So heads up. Let's take a look back. There's the iconic Xishiku flyover. And the landmark triple office towers. Let's zoom in a little. It's Beijing North Way, railway station over there. That's where you catch the train up to the Great Wall. We keep pushing for another 5 minutes along the ring road. Right here, turn right, and we step out of the bustling ring road and into a whole new world of tranquility. Just in 10 seconds. Look, on the pavement by the lake, street vendors are selling fresh radish, carrots, banana, right on the ground. Let's move on. I'm sticking to the North Shore in winter here for the sunshine and warmth. Seems like the local seniors have the same idea. Sometimes you need to bend down a little to get through. At intersection, e-bikes are everywhere in Beijing. They're so quiet and can sneak up on you from behind. Let's do a little fast forward. Still, enjoy the winter sunshine on the North Shore. Centuries ago, the North Shore was home to princes and mansions. It's a perfect place for home, according to feng shui principles. The South, at the opposite, was for commoners. Here's a public park. You see seniors playing ping pong. Pretty well. Or working out on the equipment. Or gathering in circles for a game. It's much like a social club and a workout place as well. Take a look at the guy on the monkey bars. He's literally 74 years old. Moves like a 34. That's so inspiring, seriously. Over here, a punching pad strapped to a tree for like boxing. They really bring every possible workout here. Okay, heading south, cutting through the small Hutong, which has been here for over 700 years. And there's a primary school at the end. A pro tip, do not run here when it's pickup time. You'll be held up here by traffic jams. Now we hit the Forbidden City at East Gate. It's Monday, so the Forbidden City is closed to the visitors, which let us enjoy the sheer scale and beauty in peace. Running along the moat, you can see young people dressed in court drama costumes, taking photos. While walking by, it feels like stepping into a historical court drama, a huge time war. Through this gate, here's the Meridian Gate, the main entrance. It's rare to see this square this empty in the morning. See those birds flying around? They look like pigeons. Pigeons are not the locals here though. Crows are. Crows are the sacred bird for the emperors of the Qing dynasty, so they kept lots of crows since then. But we won't see them here at the south gate. If you head to the north, near Jinshan Park, you'll find them. Oh, I'm overtaken. Well, the red shorts explains the speed, I think. Here's the west side of the Forbidden City, and this is my favorite stretch. Running right up against the 10-meter high wall. No railings, no flower beds separating you, just you and 10 meters of history. We're leaving the Forbidden City now. Across the road is the compound for the central government of China. Now head to the west. We're gonna take a little detour here. Turn right, and in about 200 meters, brings us to Xishiku Church. Let's do a little fast forward. See these two Chinese pavilions and the stone lines in front of the cathedral? They symbolize power and protection, act like they are the guardians of the church. Let's get a close look on the lion. And there are many little lines on the railings. Now let's step into the pavilion and get a close look up. This is a top-tier pavilion. See the dragon-like head at the top of the stone stele? There's a sign for the highest official grade. Look at the paintings on the ceiling. So beautiful. Now let's step a little outside and you immediately switch to the massive Gothic cathedral and switch back a little, the meticulous Chinese ceiling. This contrast and switch in the blink of an eye is my favorite view here. And it's Christmas season, trees and decorations. Moving on to the west, the White Stupa Temple is right over there. Notice these steps. The difference in height between outside road and the temple ground. So a quiz time here. Why is this difference? Did they dig down to build the temple? 10 seconds for the answer. Also, it's Monday, so it's closed. Actually, many culture sites are closed on Monday in Beijing. Ready for the answer? About the difference in height. Actually, the height difference is 700 years of accumulated dust and roadwork. The outside road has been raised over generations, while the temple grounds remains as it was 700 years ago. So 6 steps in total, each one represents over a century of history. Stepping up to the present and look around. It's 2025. And looking back at the temple ground, it's 13th century. A physical evidence of history right under our feet. The red walls, white stupa, the alleys, just so beautiful. And there's a great rooftop cafe right next door. Let's check it out. Over there, in the distance, those high-rises are Beijing's Wall Street, the modern financial district. And right here, in front of us, is the ancient white stupa, guarding this neighborhood of preserved traditional courtyard homes. See this folded space? Modern. Over there, the Wall Street. And switch back to the ancient. At the northern end of the alley, there's a cat cafe right under the foot of the white stupa. Oh, the two dogs are barking at the door. Are they friends with the cats? I don't know. And this wind chime. Let's give it a tap to enjoy the sweet metal sound. And finally, through this narrow, winding Hutongs to the north, we look back to where we started. Thanks for joining me on this Beijing Heritage Run. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.